Did the Cowboys just make the biggest mistake of the offseason? They offered Micah Parsons a massive 5-year, $202.5 million contract, $40.5 million per year. Sounds like a done deal, right? But there was one major problem. Jerry Jones delivered the offer himself, directly to Parsons without his agent present. That's a violation of the NFLPA's collective bargaining agreement. Parsons understandably walked away from the deal, citing the mishandling of negotiations. That misstep may have cost Dallas their best defensive player. Fast forward to now, Parsons has signed a 4-year, $188 million contract with the Green Bay Packers. It includes $136 million in guaranteed money, and his new $47 million annual salary officially makes him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Parsons not only got paid, but he also left a franchise that struggled to meet his value and handled his contract like an amateur operation. Meanwhile, the Packers land one of the league's most dominant edge rushers in his prime, just a week before the regular season. So the question is, did Jerry Jones cost the Cowboys another Super Bowl window, or was this part of a bigger plan? The Dallas Cowboys just traded away their defensive superstar Micah Parsons, and the return has the entire NFL world buzzing. The Green Bay Packers get Micah Parsons, a 26-year-old edge rusher entering his prime, with 4 straight Pro Bowls and All-Pro honors to his name. He's one of the most feared pass rushers in football, and now he's anchoring a Packers defense that just became a whole lot scarier. So, what did Dallas get in return? 2 first-round draft picks, one in 2026 and another in 2027. But that's not all. The Cowboys also landed Kenny Clark, a 3-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle who's been the centerpiece of Green Bay's interior line. He's turning 30 this season, but still playing at a high level, and he immediately helps a Dallas defense that struggled against the run last year. Jerry Jones is betting that this haul, 2 premium picks and a proven veteran, can reshape the Cowboys for the future. But trading away a generational talent like Parsons? That's a move fans won't forget anytime soon. Micah Parsons' departure from Dallas wasn't sudden. It was the result of a slow-burning contract dispute that spiraled out of control. It all started before the 2024 season when Parsons asked the Cowboys to begin extension talks. The team declined, saying it wasn't the right time. After another dominant season, Parsons tried again. This time, his agent reached out, but Dallas didn't respond. Then, in March 2025, Jerry Jones approached Parsons directly about a contract, but it wasn't a formal negotiation. Parsons shared his expectations and pointed Jones back to his agent. Once again, no response came from the team. By July, the landscape changed. TJ Watt signed a $123 million extension, resetting the market for defensive stars. Instead of closing the gap, the Cowboys and Parsons drifted even further apart. On August 1st, Parsons made it official. He requested a trade, and less than 4 weeks later, on August 28th, Dallas finally pulled the trigger, sending Parsons to the Packers. A year of missed opportunities, broken communication, and front office missteps led to the Cowboys losing one of the league's most elite defenders. Jerry Jones didn't just trade Micah Parsons, he made a calculated move that he believes could shape the Cowboys' future. In his own words, Jones compared the deal to the legendary Herschel Walker trade of 1989, the one that helped build the Cowboys' Super Bowl dynasty in the 90s. Just like that trade, Jones is betting that flipping one superstar can lead to long-term championship success. He had a clear set of targets, teams with enough cap space to pay Parsons and a top-tier interior defensive lineman to offer in return. That's how the Packers entered the picture with Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. Jones also believes the Cowboys are deep enough at edge rusher to absorb the loss of Parsons. What they truly lacked, he said, was interior power to stop the run, an area where Clark can make an immediate impact. More importantly, Jones framed the trade as a philosophical move. In the NFL, one superstar doesn't win championships. Depth does. He insists there's no bad blood with Parsons despite the contract drama. The Micah Parsons trade didn't just shake up the Cowboys, it sent shockwaves across the entire NFL. Parsons, now with the Packers, said he's genuinely gonna miss Cowboys fans. Despite everything, he left with respect for the fan base that supported him from day one. But inside the Cowboys locker room, emotions were raw. Trevin Diggs, Parsons' close friend and teammate, posted a broken heart emoji on social media. Simple, but it said everything. Cowboys legend DeMarcus Ware literally facepalmed in a reaction video, and Dez Bryant didn't hold back either, calling the team out and suggesting they're officially tanking. Meanwhile, over in Green Bay, it was a different story. Quarterback Jordan Love and others celebrated the move, reacting with fire and excitement as they welcome one of the most dominant defenders in football to their roster. Across the NFL, the reaction was unanimous. Shock! It's not every day a team trades away a 26-year-old superstar still in his prime. Mid-prime blockbuster trades like this are rare, and they change franchises overnight. Micah Parsons isn't just a great player, he's a generational talent, and his resume proves it. Drafted 12th overall in 2021, Parsons made an immediate impact as a rookie. He racked up sacks, dominated offensive lines, and walked away with Defensive Rookie of the Year honors. That was just the beginning. In just 4 seasons, Parsons has totaled 52.5 sacks, 112 quarterback hits, and 9 forced fumbles. Those are elite numbers most edge rushers hope to hit over an entire career. He's already a 4-time Pro Bowler and a 3-time All-Pro, and he's only 26 years old. At this point, he's not just one of the best defensive players in the league, he's one of the best, period. Whether it's blowing up plays in the backfield or anchoring a defensive front, Parsons has proven to be a game changer every time he steps on the field. That's why the trade to Green Bay shocked the NFL world. You don't just let this kind of player walk, unless you're betting big on a long-term rebuild. Here's the bottom line. The Dallas Cowboys just lost a franchise cornerstone, and it all started with a botched contract negotiation. One of the most dominant defenders in the league slipped away, not because they couldn't afford him, but because they couldn't manage the process. Micah Parsons is now a Green Bay Packer. At just 26 years old, he's entering his prime, and he's already proven he's one of the league's elite defensive forces. For the Packers, this is a blockbuster move, a generational talent added just a week before the season kicks off. For the Cowboys, the return, 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark might look solid on paper, but in reality, this deal will be judged for years. If those picks don't turn into stars, this could go down as one of the biggest missteps of the Jerry Jones era. They didn't just lose a player, they lost an identity on defense. And now, the pressure is on. Can Dallas turn this gamble into gold? Or did they just hand the NFC a new powerhouse? Stick around, because at Blitz Brief, we don't just follow the headlines, we break them down.